So the story is based on some shorts, some recent shorts that I did that were about the idea of coming of age as a lifelong process. Those films did really well, and I knew that the sort of my investment in the characters and the stories just wasn't done yet. So I started developing the feature-length film that has become Knives and Skin. And it seems right now a relatively timely story. I was writing the story before, hashtag Me Too, but it definitely has an issue, issues around consent are come up in the film, even though it's at the end of the day also a story about female friendship as survival strategy.
I had never read anything like it before in my life. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. I mean, to me, it was just really worth the gamble. It was like this isn't. And then I met Jennifer. It's just an amazing woman with a really strong point of view. And that was even before I knew visually how strong her point of view is. So I immediately knew it was something I wanted to be a part of.
It's funny because they said, well, take a look at the script and it's pretty wild. It's kind of out there. And I read it, and I read The Role of Lisa, and I was like, am I weird? Because it's not that weird to me. I mean, I just immediately sort of connected with Jennifer's, I guess, point of view, like you said, about, sort of the complexity of the female characters. That was a huge draw. And, her focus on sort of the particular challenges that people face in small towns, that women face when dealing with trauma and just coping with their lives, and how that can take a lot of different interesting forms that I think usually aren't explored with such care.
So I wanted to write a film about a group of girls, all of whom were just trying to survive their life every day. Their lives are in one sense totally unremarkable. They're just trying to survive from day to day in a world of adults who are sort of hell-bent on making one mistake after another. So in the shorts that I had done previously to this, I had also used that so I kind of flipped this script in terms of who's mature and who is deeply, unmature. And so in this film in particular, it's the adults who are who are making all of the mistakes, and it's their children who are kind of trying to dodge the aftermath of all of those mistakes. And in particular, I wanted to really make a film that shined light on the fact that in real life, this is what happens to young women. I mean, they're just surrounded by people who have no interest in recognizing boundaries, whether that's their parents or their peers, or their teachers or other adults in their life. And that takes a toll. That takes a toll on young women, and it's not something that they leave behind when they become adults.